In a crowded city filled with tall buildings, loud traffic, and endless competition, there lived a businessman named Mr. Ibrahim Khan. He was not the richest man in the city, nor did he own the biggest company, but he was known for something far more rare: his kindness. Mr. Ibrahim owned a medium-sized textile factory. Every morning, before the machines started and the workers arrived, he would walk through the factory floor, greeting the guards, cleaners, and supervisors with a warm smile. He remembered names, asked about families, and listened carefully to people's problems. To many businessmen, workers were just numbers. To Mr. Ibrahim, they were human beings. One winter morning, Mr. Ibrahim noticed a worker named Rashid coughing badly while operating a machine. Rashid's hands trembled, and his face looked pale. "Rashid," Mr. Ibrahim said gently, "you don't look well. Why are you working today?" Rashid hesitated. "Sir, my wife is sick and my children need food. If I miss work, my salary will be cut." Mr. Ibrahim felt a tightness in his chest. Without saying much, he took Rashid to his office, gave him a cup of hot tea, and called the factory doctor. "You will rest for a week," Mr. Ibrahim said firmly. "Your salary will not be reduced." Rashid's eyes filled with tears. "But sir, the factory can wait," Mr. Ibrahim replied. "Health cannot." Word of this spread quickly. Some managers worried that kindness would make workers lazy. Others whispered that such generosity was bad for business. But Mr. Ibrahim believed something different. "If you take care of people," he often said, "people will take care of your business." One year, the textile market crashed. Orders were canceled, prices dropped, and many factories closed down. Other businessmen started firing workers to reduce losses. Mr. Ibrahim sat late in his office, night after night, staring at the accounts. The numbers were troubling. If things continued like this, his factory could collapse. His advisors suggested, "Sir, reduce salaries or fire half the workers. This is the only way to survive." Mr. Ibrahim closed his eyes. He thought of Rashid, of the guards who waved at him every morning, of the women who stitched clothes to support their families. The next day, he gathered all workers in the factory hall. "My brothers and sisters," he began, "these are difficult times. I will not lie to you. The factory is under loss. But," he continued, "I promise you this, I will not fire anyone. Instead, I will reduce my own salary to zero until we recover." The workers were shocked. Some cried. Some tried to protest. "This factory is not mine alone," Mr. Ibrahim said. "It belongs to all of us." What happened next surprised everyone. Workers began coming early and leaving late without being asked. Machine operators reduced wastage. Supervisors found new buyers. Drivers saved fuel. Even cleaners treated machines with extra care. Rashid, now healthy, suggested an idea to reuse leftover fabric, to create affordable products for local markets. Others added their ideas. Within months, small profits began to appear. One day, a foreign investor visited the factory. He watched silently as workers laughed, helped each other, and spoke respectfully of their boss. "I've visited many factories," the investor said to Mr. Ibrahim, "but I've never seen workers this loyal." Mr. Ibrahim smiled. "Loyalty cannot be bought," he replied. "It is earned." The investor invested heavily in the factory. New machines were installed. Orders increased. The business not only survived, it grew stronger than before. As success returned, Mr. Ibrahim restored workers' benefits and increased salaries. He also started a small fund to help employees during emergencies. But the real test of his character came later. One evening, Mr. Ibrahim discovered that a senior accountant had stolen money from the company. The amount was large. Everyone expected harsh punishment and police action. When the accountant was brought to his office, he fell to his knees. "Sir," he cried, "my son needed surgery. I was desperate. I made a terrible mistake." The room was silent. Mr. Ibrahim looked at him for a long time and then said, "Stealing is wrong, no matter the reason." The accountant lowered his head. "But," Mr. Ibrahim continued, "if you had come to me, I would have helped you." Instead of sending him to jail, Mr. Ibrahim asked him to return the money in installments and take unpaid leave. He also paid for the child's surgery from the emergency fund. Many people criticized him. "You are too soft," they said. "People will take advantage of you." Mr. Ibrahim replied calmly, "Justice without mercy creates fear. Mercy without justice creates chaos. Balance creates humanity." Years passed. Mr. Ibrahim grew older. His factory expanded into multiple cities, but he never changed. On his retirement day, workers organized a small ceremony. They gifted him a simple framed sentence written by all employees. "You taught us that business is not just about profit, but about people." Mr. Ibrahim's eyes filled with tears. He spoke softly, "Money comes and goes, buildings rise and fall, but kindness lives in hearts and travels further than any product." When he left the factory that day, the workers stood in long lines, clapping, smiling, and praying for him. And, in that crowded city of tall buildings and loud traffic, people still told stories, not about the richest businessman, but about the kind businessman who measured success in smiles, loyalty, and human dignity. Moral of the story: true success in business and in life comes not from wealth alone, but from kindness, integrity, and care for others.